Today we will discuss dependent drop-downs with indirect function. Let us understand the data first. In column A, season is mentioned. So either there is summer season or winter season. Column B represents sports. So there are certain sports which are played in summer. There are certain sports which are played in winter. In column C, the name of the athlete is mentioned who plays the respective sport. Now, following are the three steps to create dependent dropdowns with indirect function. So step number one is create individual list with all possible selections. So seasons are either summer and winter. In column I is mentioned the summer sports, and in column J is mentioned the winter sports. So sports which are played in winter. Now, with the help of this H column, we will first of all create data validation, which is primary data validation. So how to do that? Go to data validation. In allow, use the list, and in source, you can select the list and say OK. So now we have a drop down wherein summer and winter is mentioned. Now, select sport is exactly the indirect function, or indirect function is to be used here for creating dependent dropdown. So how to do that? So step number 2 is that turn each list into a name range. So column I represents the sports which are played in summer. So I'm selecting this list with the help of Control Shift and down arrow. And in the name box, I have to mention that this is summer. So you can just enter summer here and put enter. I have already done this for you. Similarly, in case of winter, select Control Shift and enter, and in the name box, put the name as winter and press enter. So why summer and winter is used as the name range? The reason is that the name of the primary dropdown is summer and winter. Yeah. Now, step 3 is create a second dropdown with function indirect. So how to do that? Again, go to data validation, select data validation. In allow, use list, and in source, you have to put the formula as equals to indirect into bracket the cell number which represents the primary dropdown, that is F3, bracket closed, and say OK. Now, what does it do exactly is that if the selected season is summer, so the selected sports will show only list of summer sports, that is archery, athletics, badminton, basketball, etc. And in case the primary dropdown is winter, then the selected sports will show winter sports like alpine skiing, etc. Yeah. So let us select alpine skiing. So it shows that number of athletes who are playing alpine skiing is 645. Now, in case we can change it also. So if the selected season is summer and the sport which is being played is say basketball, so it shows that number of athletes who are playing basketball is 684. So this has been arrived through the formula count if s. So so now let us understand that how this indirect function works. So by using indirect function, we want to say to Excel that summer or winter are not just text strings, but are actually name ranges. Now, so what are the common use cases of dependent dropdown? So number one is creating dynamic reports with multiple user inputs. And second, configuring drop-down list to prevent users from selecting invalid combination of options. What I mean to say is that in case the selected season is, say, summer, so ideally the Excel sheet should show only these as a list of sports, and it should not show these list like alpine skiing, because if selected season is summer and winter sports is allowed to be selected, then it will be a wrong selection in itself. So this is the best use of dependent dropdown. Thank you.